Hello, sports racers. This is a room with no echo.
Echo! Echo!
And you're watching the show with Zay Frank.
A room with no echo. That's pretty cool.
Echo! Echo!
Strike that.
Funky Tuba writes,
Why do public speakers always want to be clear when all they're really going to do is obfuscate further?
Funky Tuba, that's a great question. Now, to respond to that question, I'm going to ask a question in return, which is, what do you mean by be clear? Now, you could respond to that question with a question of your own, which would be, Zay, what do you mean by mean? To crack that nut, I'm glad that you brought up the distinction between a public speaker and a private speaker. A private speaker, of course, has no audience. And to ask questions of clarity to no audience is akin to asking if a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? What about two trees? We don't know. Skipping over semi-public speaking to public speaking, we find the speaker in a mediumistic role, taking concepts in his or her head, translating them to some sort of a symbolic language, which is then interpreted by various audience members. Now, clarity could be expressed as a ratio of those who get it to those who don't get it as compared to the original concept.
Astronaut Lisa Marie Nowak, who when flying on the space shuttle was able to experience a view of the Earth from above, a symbol of unity so fragile, so beautiful,
decided to try and kidnap another female astronaut because they both like the same dude. You didn't miss much. It's kind of like the Grand Canyon, but no nachos.
Ms. Nowak drove 950 miles from Houston to Orlando wearing a disguise that consisted of a dark wig, glasses, trench coat, and adult diapers.
The diapers, of course, were so that she would not have to stop to pee, which I think is actually a pretty good idea. Let's not get too proud, we're all gonna be wearing them someday. Most likely Captain Nowak picked up the diaper thing back in her NASA days. Apparently astronauts wear them during takeoff and landing. Now there's an endorsement you don't see. If it can take a bladder full of John Glenn, it can take a bladder full of you.
Captain Nowak told the police that she had just wanted to talk to her rival. She was arrested after trying to pepper spray her rival's face, and her car contained a steel mallet, a 4-inch folding knife, rubber tubing, and rubber gloves.
If that's what her idea of just talking is, I'd hate to see what kinky sex looks like.
Captain Nowak described her relationship with the dude astronaut as, quote, more than a working relationship, but less than a romantic relationship.
Millions of Americans are still trying to find out whether this included any Hey, sports racers, tomorrow is the deadline for media submissions to the Video for Ray project. You can even contribute with something as simple as a photograph. Just follow the link in the sidebar, and remember, if you get it done, I'll do my best to deliver it.